Well, that Roger.
Michael, could you come down?
Michael Barker is going to introduce our feature film tonight. The weather has prevented some of our guests from being here. Some who were scheduled to arrive tonight will arrive tomorrow. Okay, but we have Michael Barker, the co-president of Sony Pictures Classics.
Hello. That was great to see Chimes at Midnight. That's such a wonderful film. I've never seen that on the big screen before. This film, Days of Heaven, in my mind, is probably the most stunningly, visually beautiful film ever made. One of the reasons it is so stunning is that at that time, in the mid-1970s, the two greatest cinematographers in the world were the cinematographers on this film. One was the great Nestor Almendros, and who had done so many great films in France with Eric Rohmer and Francois Truffaut, and continued to do films with Robert Benton and so many great filmmakers. And of course, the second great cinematographer is the cinematographer we're honoring tonight, is the great Haskell Wexler. Now, I'm winging this, Haskell, because I didn't even know I was supposed to do this till 60 seconds ago. Haskell is one of my idols, so I do want to say something about Haskell, because, you know, when I was a young boy in Texas, and we watched on television the 1968 Democratic Convention, and there was so much violence and turmoil in Chicago at that time. I was about 14 at the time. I really did not know how to compute what was going on. And a year and a half later, Haskell Wexler made a film that was a seminal film, not only on the subject, but was a seminal film that changed how we view independent films. And the name of that film was Medium Cool. And so it's important that not only we recognize Haskell as a great cinematographer, but he's really the most phenomenal director of independent film. He broke all the rules with that film and some of the other films he made afterwards, and we are extremely grateful to him for that. And if you've spent any time with filmmakers he's worked with, for example, a good friend of mine, Norman Jewison, cannot speak enough about the brilliance of Haskell Wexler. And you're going to see this tonight. And the last thing I want to say about this film is directed by Terrence Malick. And Terry Malick is one of the great poets of the cinema, and you're about to see it. And one of the things that is so remarkable about this film, and so remarkable about his other films that Haskell and I discussed earlier, is the narration in his movies is unbelievable. The writing is perfect. The selection of the actor, in this case, the actress is Linda Mance, achieves a level of poetry you see very rarely in film. That's really all I want to say, but I cannot wait until we all watch this the way it was intended and the way Roger intended it for us to see on the huge screen. And I think it's going to blow us away. Thank you.